Constituents across the country are expressing their frustration with the current administration at local town halls. As we take a live look at Washington, D.C., both Democrats and Republicans in Congress have met with protest and outrage from citizens they represent over the administration's government downsizing efforts. Erie News Now Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon live on Capitol Hill tonight. Brendan, you reached out to local members. What have you heard?
Hey there, Mike. Good evening. Well, this is a growing issue for all members of Congress, but especially for Republicans who choose to hold in-person town halls as well as those who do not. Concerned citizens have been showing up, calling out, and questioning their elected officials about what Elon Musk's downsizing efforts mean for them, as well as the vital programs that many of them rely on. Now, with members of Congress out of D.C. and back in their districts this week, we've seen a growing number of fiery town halls and several protests. Democrats are being criticized by constituents for not being unified and not having a game plan to push back against the administration, whereas Republicans are facing strong criticism over the president's tariffs, his treatment of Canada, and DOGE downsizing. Some Republican members are staying away from in-person town hall events despite calls from their constituents to hold them. Some members hold telephone or virtual town halls and have been doing so for years as opposed to in person. Some Republicans are attributing these fiery town halls to far-left groups who they say are organizing the events. We reached out to Congressman Mike Kelly for some answers. We asked his office first if he believes these events are being organized by Democrats, and whether Kelly has had any recent town halls or if he plans to in the near future, and whether his office has received requests from constituents to hold an in-person town hall. In a statement, Kelly's office telling us, quote, telephone town halls provide a great return on investment for the attendees and participants because they actually get their questions answered as opposed to being drowned out by the loudest voice in the room. Additionally, all parts of our congressional district, from Erie to Butler and everywhere in between, can participate from the comfort of their own home. Our offices in Erie, Sharon, and Butler are always open, and our offices have been answering the phone every day with constituent opinions. We always encourage constituents to reach out with their thoughts. And Mike, we did also hear from the office of Congressman Glenn Thompson. We'll have a statement from them up on our website. But constituents at these events across the country are also expressing concerns over different policies from the Trump administration, like immigration. They're expressing concerns about the economy, but the bulk of the concerns, Mike, center around those DOGE-related efforts and sort of what it means, those federal layoffs, what they mean for Veterans Affairs, as well as key programs many constituents rely on, such as Medicaid. Reporting live on Capitol Hill for Erie News Now, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Mike, back to you.